How's it going, everybody? I'm Brandon with Electrical Specialist, and on today's episode of Ask Your Local Electrician, we are going to continue talking about alternative power sources or backup power. In this episode, we're going to be talking strictly about portable generators. We get a lot of calls about different ways to power your home in emergencies for storms, when your power's out, and the most affordable one is probably going to be portable generators. So when we want to talk about that, we've all seen, some kind of small generator. They come in many different shapes and sizes, many different outputs of electricity. For example, you could have a small 1500 watt, which is about a 6 amp generator that you could hook up to your house. And that will take care of most of your small circuits, like your lighting. Since everything's LED now, you'll be able to charge your phones, maybe even run that refrigerator or a freezer. But that's about all you can do, and that's almost pushing it. But if that's all your needs are, that's perfect. Now, when we talk about a larger generator, like a 6500 watt, that's about a 30 amp, or if you're going to go to 50 amp, that'll allow you to safely power almost all of your home, if not all of it, except maybe a few large appliances. So like your AC or your dryer, you could probably power one of those at a time, just not all of them together on a larger one like that. So the next step is, once you've sourced your generator, what size you want, we need to talk about the connection or the interface. How does it connect to your electrical panel? Now, if you're looking to keep things simple and you decide to go with a smaller generator, we suggest going with what's called a generator transfer switch, which can be a 6 to 8 little circuit panel. It goes next to your panel, and the generator hooks directly to that, and that way you can do load management better. Since you're working with limited power, you want to say, hey, I want these circuits only, like your lighting and your refrigerator, whatnot, to be the ones that are on when we have a power outage, not everything else. It makes load management a lot easier. Now, on a 30 to 50 space generator, 30 to 50 amp generator, we're talking about 6500 watts or more, we would suggest using what's called a generator interlock. It's a system that has a bracket that goes on your panel over the main disconnect switch. That way you can only have either the power coming from your grid on or the power coming from the generator on. We don't want to backfeed and hurt the guy on the lineman that's out in the storm hooking your line back up. So when we hook this up with the interlock, which here's a picture of one here, that way you actually power your entire panel. Now you have to do your own load management on this, but in this case, you're going to be powering most of your single circuits and your small circuits. You won't have to worry about managing those. It'll just be only managing the larger circuits, your AC, your dryer, your range, but there's not that many to do. You just need to know, depending on the size of generator, hey, I can only have this one on or that one on at the same time. You'll figure that out with the help of a professional when it's installed. There is a note on this. Generators, especially portable ones, are basically a small car motor. So I hope you're handy and you know how to change the oil. They do need ran several times a year. You don't want to go out there in the middle of winter when it hasn't been even started in 2 years and try to fire it up. You're going to be sorely disappointed that your emergency power is not going to be working because the generator is just not going to turn on. We would also suggest to get a push button start over a pull start. As you can imagine why, especially as you get older, you don't want to get out there and pull your shoulder out of your socket, especially when you don't have power. So make it easy on yourself. If you're going to do a portable, make sure you know how to maintenance it or have somebody who can, and I would go for the push start. Hey everybody, thanks for watching, hanging out with us. If you have any more questions or if you want to know more about any of these subjects we cover, go to our website at www.especialists.pro. There's tons of stuff on there to get you through it.